The big story out of last night's election, the Josephine County Safety Levy. The numbers are close, but it looks like this controversial levy has been approved by voters. The sheriff is already putting the money to work. NBC5's Nikki Torres is in the iNews Center with tonight's top story at 6. Nikki?
Kristen, Josephine County has been putting levies on ballots for years now to try to help fund its public safety. After Tuesday night's election, it finally has one levy that resonated well with 52% of the public and passed. Now that Josephine County Sheriff's Office is ready to make good on all of its promises. Josephine County Sheriff Dave Daniel breathing a sigh of relief after Election Day. The levy that will secure his staff and jail for the next 4 years passed.
It's a little overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Overwhelming because Josephine County has been trying for a levy to support public safety funding for several years.
I don't know if confident is really in my vocabulary about the levy. I was on the fence. I was hopeful that the citizens would come around to realizing that the sheriff's office needed some help.
For years, Sheriff Daniel has had to watch as his force and his resources were taken away one by one due to lack of funding.
I don't want to talk about the negatives. I really don't. It wouldn't have been pretty.
It's a scenario that would have ended in more cuts to the sheriff's office when it's already been struggling to get by.
We don't want to live in a county that's lawless. There has to be some ramification to people doing bad things.
Fortunately for Sheriff Daniel, the levy didn't fail this time, and the county isn't wasting any time to put that money to work.
It goes to exactly what was told to the voters.
With the additional funding, the county will be able to increase adult jail intake from 130 to 185 and the juvenile jail from 0 to 14.
It's a real positive boost for Josephine County.
A boost to the county and its morale.
We at the Sheriff's Office, we're in this to serve. We want to serve. Now we have to make good on our promise.
The jails aren't the only departments getting extra hands on board. The sheriff says there will be some allocation of funds where he will be able to increase road services. And NBC5 News would like to remind our viewers election results won't be completely finalized until a couple of weeks from now. Live in the iNews Center, Nikki Torres, NBC5 News.
Nikki, thank you.